Yo, what's good, family? Back here with another video, and I hope you guys are enjoying it today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, loving, amazing journey. First and foremost, excuse the lighting. I don't feel like turning on the light. You feel me? So I just feel like chilling in my in the dark. You know, I'm a night owl, so like I like chilling like in the dark. You feel me? Call me Batman. Call me Batman. Alright. With that being said, today's video is yo, I'll make myself laugh, yo. I swear. Alright, with that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna be explaining why you shouldn't count your days on when you're on your celibacy journey, right? When you're practicing retention, no fap, you know, don't count your days. Why? Why you shouldn't count your days? Because I kind of realize it's like majority of the time, the reason you're counting your days is because you're planning on relapsing. And it's not that you want to relapse. It's not that you're actually thinking, I was like, all right, on this certain day, I'm going to relapse. No, but you got to think about it. The reason you're counting your days, is because one day you plan on looking back and saying, damn, I went that day. See, you're still in a mindset to where you're still in a mindset where you're kind of attached to, to like relapsing, okay? Now hear me out. If you weren't attached to relapsing, if you truly let go of relapsing, you wouldn't have to count your days because you're never going back. So what's the whole point of counting your days? Nigga, you're not going back. You're never gonna relapse again. Because if you really let go of porn, you really let go of, choking the chicken, you're never going back. So there's no point of counting your days. You know, if you relapse with a female, bro, that's natural. You feel me? It's like, I mean, if it's meant to be, if it's just not being careless, if you're not being careless, if you're not just doing it just to have sex, right? If it's actually meant to be, okay? So if you're counting your days, bro, it's because you're planning on one day to say, damn, I fell. But hey, I win these days. You feel me? For example, I'm gonna use this like, I don't know, I use weird examples. Think of it like this. So you're driving your car, right? And one day you get in an accident, okay? I use the weirdest examples ever. But it relates, watch. It relates. You get in an accident, okay? Boom. Right after the accident's over, a couple months later, you're not gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go 30 days before I get into another accident. No, you're just gonna change. You're just gonna be more attentive. You're gonna be more aware, and you're gonna make sure that you don't have another accident again. At least it's not your fault. You feel me? That's the same way with counting your days. You feel me? And retention. You shouldn't count your days because you're like tricking your mind. You're tricking yourself into thinking, damn, all right, let me see how long I can go. You feel me? Hear yourself out. How long can I go? Nah, the mindset should be, all right, I relapsed, that's it, I'm done. I'm not doing it never again. And be a man of your word. You feel me? Be a man of your word. Stop counting your days, because counting your days kind of makes you kind of like a victim. You feel me? It gives you this victim mentality to where you don't have control of yourself, to where you can't fully let go. Okay? So stop counting your days. And instead of counting your days, say, when you relapse, just say, boom, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing it. That's it. You feel me? That's it. I'm not watching porn. I'm not beating myself up. I'm not beating off anymore. Say that instead of counting your days, okay? Because counting your days is really you just like secretly, just planning in the future to allow yourself to relapse. So you can say, so you can feel a bit better about yourself when you relapse. Because depending on how many days, all right, let's say you went 200 days or you went 30 days, I don't know how many days you went, and it's a good amount. When you relapse, you're going to be like, but I did good. I went pretty long, so I guess it's not that bad. Nah, stop counting your days so you don't have anything to make you feel good like when you relapse. Like, just stop counting your days. So when you relapse, you just say, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm not relapsing anymore. This sucks so badly that, bro, there's no point of counting my days. This is not a challenge. This is not retention. Celibacy is not a challenge. No fap is not a challenge. No, it should not be a challenge. You feel me? It should be something that once you're done with it, once that you pass that phase in your life to where you're like, you ask yourself, bro, like, why the fuck am I watching two other people have sex? Why the fuck am I touching myself? You feel me? Once you realize that, well, boom, it's time to let go. Once you pass that phase, yeah, it's time to let go. It's not a challenge. It's not something that you count. It's not streaks, bro. We're not doing that anymore. I'm not saying that to be a hypocrite because I did that before. But I come to realize, bro, like, it's so dumb to count your days. Because you're just literally you're hopping into a victim mindset. You're literally you're kind of like patting yourself on the back. You feel me? You're giving yourself an excuse to relapse one day and then say, all right, it's not bad, I did pretty good. Instead of just saying, bro, I relapsed and it's time to finally let this go. It's time to change. You know what I mean? So with that being said, this is why I feel like we should not count our days on celibacy, on retention, on nofap. You feel me? Instead of counting your days, just choose to change, choose to stop. With that being said, I love y'all. Keep creating, keep evolving, keep loving. And yeah. Last but not least, if I just want to say this. If I sounded a bit like, I don't know, because I don't know, I don't know, you know, I just want to say this. If I sounded a bit like, kind of like a hypocrite, or maybe I sounded like, oh my God, he's better than me. Like, if I sound, it's just me, you feel me? That's just how I talk, you feel me? That's just how I move, you feel me? Like, I don't know, like, when I'm confident about something, when I know, when I feel something, that's how I do it. But yeah, you know, it's not to bash you guys or anything. I'm just telling you that truth. You feel me? I'm telling y'all the truth of what you need to do is just stop counting your days. With that being said, I love y'all. Keep creating, keep evolving, keep loving, and I'm out. Peace and thank you for support.